Go live. Alright, we're live. It says we're live. I'm live. Hello. There we go. That's better. Howdy. So, it's been a little while. I didn't stream at all last week. I was initially planning to, but I was like, well, I'm already not streaming on, like, I'm already not streaming on Saturday, and, there was a thing I was gonna do on Thursday. I was gonna watch Dune, Dune Part 2 on Thursday, but then, a friend that we hadn't had a chance to hang out with in a while was like, hey, do you want to hang out Thursday? And normally we'd hang out like on a weekend night or something, but we were busy all weekend. So I was like, I'm gonna take him up on this, and instead I'm going to do my Duning on Wednesday. I'll just cancel my stream. You know, I'm already not streaming Saturday. Like, I can realistically just not stream, you know. And so that's what I did. And so Gwen and I saw Dune Part 2, and it was very nice. And then when you know, and then Thursday we were able to hang out with our friends, and then starting Friday, my in-laws were in town, so we did a bunch of stuff with them through Sunday. We actually wound up doing a decent bit. Rock. But yeah, we ended up doing like a decent bit stuff. So I'm gonna change into this and go into the ocean, because there's actually two things I can get in the ocean now. One of them is an all-day one, so that's what I'm really looking for here. That's probably not it. Yeah, that's just not the place. But yeah, so we ended up doing a decent number of things. Like, we went out to eat a couple times. Which is not something we normally do. What were some of the actual, like, activities we did? We did multiple activities, and I'm, for some reason, blanking on them. All I'm remembering is like the last one we did, which is we went. Oh, honestly, I guess we went out and like walked around. So that was kind of the most of the activities we did. It was like we went out to eat. Oh, that might be it. Nope, never mind. That's a lobster. But yeah, like we kind of like walked around some around the times we were getting food and things like that. We went out to like a cafe at one point. My knock my eyes. Oh, wait. I got an actual one. Okay. Wow. But yeah, we ended up just wandering for a while, and it was nice. But then the main thing we did, like the one that I was remembering, was that we we went to this one park in Pittsburgh. It's called Frick Park. It's just this like decent sized park. It's like I think the second largest like in the main body of the city. Very nice park. But we like went there with their dog, and we were just we ended up going on like a just shy of 2-mile hike. I don't know. We were walking for like an hour and a half. That was really nice. My legs were screaming by the end of it because we walked uphill for half of it. And we walked back on a much steeper path than we like had initially gone. So I was dying. Okay, my legs were on fire. Yeah. Wow, Finn. Oh, I'm getting ya. Crab. But, yeah, then they headed out Sunday. So when it came to, like, the eclipse, that was just Gwen and I, and that was nice. We did, like, a little fire, if you saw the post. Like, I started that, like, shortly before the eclipse was starting up. Like around, I think I started around like 1:45, roughly, was when I was like actively getting the fire ready. And then I was just periodically taking photos while tending to the fire. And once we'd had like our peak, you know, we didn't get full totality in this area. We only got like 97%. But once we like hit our peak, I started taking photos less frequently, and we just ate our foods. We like roasted some hot dogs, and we had little like foil packs of like chopped up potatoes. It was nice. It would have been nice if we could have had totality, and we did consider traveling because we're at 97%. We're not far from totality, but it was like it's a lot of traffic, and we'd just been doing stuff with people for a while, and so it was like, did we want to go with my family to hang out with them? Especially when we weren't sure if the weather would like be permitting. But then the weather ended up being just fine here, so we actually got like a better view than a few like relatives did. Like after they traveled to a better place for it, or even were just at a better place for it. I got some seaweed. But yeah, it was nice. It was a good, relaxing weekend. Gwen and I both had Thursday and I think we both had Friday and Monday off, so we had like nice long weekend. And we just got to relax for a while. The other thing is that last week, like, there was, like, crazy flooding. So, like, there was, like, one day after work, I was just, like, wandering around the rivers. Oh, you're quick. Gotcha. But I was just, like, wandering around, the rivers, just looking at them.
Help.
That's basically what I had for dinner.
Why are you screaming?
You go, well...
Hot dog?
You want a hot dog?
You want a hot dog? I had cheese and potato. This is an American dinner. This is great.
No, that's boy dinner. But yeah, so like, I was just like wandering around the flooded rivers, taking pictures. That's how I chose to go into my weekend. Wow, a lot of things that aren't what I'm looking for here. No, a scallop. All right, you can take it. Here you go. Goodbye. Ooh. Say cucumber.
Buzz, go away.
I want to steal. Oh, I am out of space in my inventory, so I gotta. Zaza. Hey. Stop trying to steal food. Gonna put my pearl in my house. Come with. Whoa. I have him. You want to steal food.
He's just staring at me.
You want to steal food. Hey, I will sustain you with love. How does that sound? He says that does not sound as delicious as food. He keeps staring at it. Sit with me. Alright, this put in storage. These also put in storage. Everything in my inventory other than that, I'm gonna dump it in the box. I know it's technically, it's worth more money to sell it, but I'm lazy. Excuse me. Excuse me. You're not going over there yet. Let's sell. Well, that's actually not a bad haul. Look at that. I'm gonna put that there. You're not going to steal it. I know you see food. And the longer you see food, the more you want it. Because the longer you see it, the more it goes away. I know. Like, I can hear the fork. The food is being eaten. You're silly. You're a silly boy. You're a silly boy. You're fighting so hard to get over there. I know. So desperately wants a hot dog and cheesy potatoes. So desperately. So desperately. You don't need it. I'm not letting you go. You're not going over there. You're not getting cheesy potatoes and a hot dog. They're not yours. And I know this makes you sad. Because you wish they are yours. Another lobster. He's purring this whole time. He's just squirming to leave. No. No. Oh my goodness. You're pushing buttons with your sternum. Come here. I hold you under my arm. Small crab? No, octopus again. Two things. Oh, oh, you're quick. This might be it. Oh my goodness. You're such a squirmy boy. Alright, you be free.
One for size.
Oh, I got it. Okay. That's it! That's one of the ones I was missing. I knew it had to be it. I was like, that is too fast and too big. Alright, well that's the one that I was here for. So I'm going to... Really? I don't know which shores I'm by. I think if I go... Okay, so it's faster probably if I go around this way. I lost track of where I was. Okay, so if I just go down a little bit here, I can return to land. Alright. I have a delivery. Hi, Blathers. I would like to make a donation. I would like to donate a spider crab. Please tell me some facts. That's so big. I'm gonna change out of my swimsuit. Gotta go find this crab. My guess is he's in the deep sea, but he could also be in like the large tank. So first place I'm checking is deep. Yep, there he is. There's two of them. Look at that. Let me break out the camera. Look at that. Oh. There's little dudes inside the sponges. The sweet shrimp. Oh, there's another crab. So, since they're in here, they're probably not in the big tank, which I would have been surprised if they were. But just out of curiosity, I'm gonna check it. Because sometimes there's things that are like in multiple spots. Oh, hello? Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anyone there, because that's like a little shallower. Yep. They don't go in here. They did mention tangling themselves up in kelp, so I was thinking that they could have wound up in here, but guess not. Not tangling themselves, but like, you know, holding on to and living in kelp. All right, well, that's one of the things I can get done. So the other one that I can get that I don't have yet is kind of a rare one, so I don't know that I'm gonna get it. Yeah, because you don't always get a spawn there. I wonder if I go in and out of a building, does that reset spawns for fish? Because if that does, that might be my fastest option to reset my pier. So this place closes eventually, so I don't know how long I've got to do that. Let's go find out. Doesn't look like it reset anything. Hey, Rooney. Oh, well. Now I can sell it. Anyway, I'm just gonna take these. Free money. Free money. Free money. Free money. Look at that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, this guy is out after this month, so I definitely want to try to get him. There's still a few that I haven't gotten over in my sea creatures, though. Oh, those little shrimp guys are just naturally put inside of those. Okay. Weird. Yeah, there's the firefly squid and the blue marlin are the only other critters from this month that I don't have yet. So I'm gonna try to get them. Unfortunately, the firefly squid is 9 p.m. or later, so I'm not gonna be doing that on stream, but I can try. For the marlin. Well, that's not a marlin. And I don't think that counts as a pure spawn either. Oh, okay. I'll take that home with me. Yeah, I think the quickest way to respawn things is to kind of like run around the shore. And like just kind of scare off any any fish that have spawned. Okay. I want one. I hate the pier spots so much. They never want to spawn for me. Get out of there. Alright, you were too small. I also don't know if pier means here only, or if it means anywhere in the vicinity of the pier. Running back down. Like, that's definitely not a marlin, but I don't know if that's a pier spawn. Anybody? No. Is there like a fishing bait thing you can get? Part of me feels like there is. Have I been relying on chance and luck when I could have just been crafting like fishing bait? Oh my god. Do I have clams at home? Fishing bait is a thing. I guess I could also buy it if I don't have any clams at home. We have clams at home. I don't have clams at home. I'm gonna buy clams. Or I'm gonna buy fishing bait because I don't feel like catching my own clams. And the store's technically still open, so I've got a little bit of time. Oh, the big pond. Pond guy. That might have been like a koi or something. Whoops. I don't care. I'm just gonna put it in. I forgot to put my gold nugget away. Okay, there's a Newton's Cradle. That is interesting. They don't have fish bait. No. No. I have to make it myself. Uh, uh, fine. Let's go dig up some clams. Wanted to be lazy. I need more clams. Be really funny if me searching for bait was when I was when like I would spawn a marlin. That would be my luck. Oh, I saw that. I have 6 clams. Yeah, I've not look. I have dug up so few clams. That's a pretty big fish. Watch this be it. No, okay. I was like, that doesn't feel like it's big enough, but I don't know. No, it was not. It was. All right. We're good. Back to clam digging. Gotcha. And I'm just gonna like slowly work my way back home with all of these. Huh? And then like once I'm home, I'm gonna craft up my bait. Yeah. Time to craft my bait. This is when multi-crafting could be nice, but I don't mind too much that this game doesn't have that, because it's like, it's not often that I feel like I need to like make a bunch of something, you know? Like usually I'm just crafting like one thing at a time. Maybe like a small handful of things at a time. But like I very rarely end up crafting like a ton of stuff all at once. I have 2 more that I can make. Oh, done for now. At least the fish bait stacks on itself. What's up? No, it wasn't. Nyum. 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 You're not a big fish. I'll catch you anyways. Because maybe you're a fish that's worth money. If I could get you to see the like hook that I'm throwing out. Eh. Oh. Unfortunate timing. But yeah, this should make this a lot easier to do, because I forgot that I could just scatter fish food and, like... I think there's a crafting table in here. Is it faster than me running to my house's crafting table? Probably not. Yeah, there's one. What's in here? I'm just gonna go straight to full fishing rod. Like that's my usual use case at like the crafting table. It's like, oh, I need a new fishing rod. Let's craft a flimsy rod. Let's craft a fishing rod. Like, I don't know. Like, it would be nice for the things that you do craft a ton of, but it's like there's not a ton of things like that where you're sitting there crafting like a dozen of them. speed. Tiny fish. Are you gonna be a clownfish? Wow, that was a... Yeah, it was a clownfish. I was right. Not really a ferocious one. And the reason I'm catching all of these fish is because it's like if I'm making the fish food, I might as well be getting like a return on my investment in the form of like fish I can sell, even if I'm not getting the fish that I need. Oh, that's pretty big. That's probably a sea bass, though. 'Cause that doesn't feel like it's huge size. That feels like it's like medium large. Sea bass? Oh, no. The olive flounder. Alright, last one. Ooh, that's probably another flounder or sea bass. Yeah, sea bass. Hey, Beanie. Welcome back, Finn. No, do not make me bonk the tree. Oh, hello. What is that even? What does that mean? What are tortoise spikes? Oh, I guess it's like that specific pattern of plastic or something. Ow! Stop biting me. I'm gonna put some stuff in storage. The things that weren't storage. I mean, these are cool. I'll put them in storage. Stages, what are you doing here? I would like to craft things and not have the peanut gallery comment. I'm gonna favorite that just to make it easier to craft. I love your game. He's swimming. He's swimming. Ow! He bites. He bites. There's all the fish bait I can make right now. Goodbye. Bro really showed up, watched me turn some clams into fish bait, and then said, "Oh boy, it's been here a while now. Think it's time for me to head out," and then left. Like he'd done something in that time. New sellables. Hmm. Ooh, that's pretty big. No, that's big enough, but that's pretty big. But I feel like that's not the right size. I feel like that's like a typical large fish. Nope. That was actually the right size. So that's the size I'm looking for. I just caught the wrong one. That's not the right size. That's not huge. That ain't small. That's like a flounder or something, or yeah, sea bass. Probably another. Oh, this one might not be a sea bass. This might be just something else. This size. Red snapper. Oh. Is that here? Yeah. It's like I saw him. At least this oarfish is going to be worth some money. And I missed. I feel like my shovel can't be long for this world. Oh, 5 more bait. That's probably a sea bass. Could be a red snapper. Feels a little smaller. Yeah, snapper. I'm getting their sizes back in my memory. That's probably like a sea bass or a flounder. Flounder. Didn't get any big guys. Probably another clownfish. Oh no, seahorse. Okay. Clam. Just gonna like keep digging up clams and coming back and digging up more clams, coming back. I guess travels do last like quite a while in this. There we go. But now that I've said that, I have to be within like the last 3. Money? Oh, no. Got clam. I don't know if that's big enough, but I'm gonna catch it anyways, just in case. Flounder. Sea bass. I kind of like that the sea bass are like a larger fish, but they're not worth a lot, because they're the one that like fakes you out. You go, oh, this might be something that's like worth some money. It looks pretty big, and then it's just like, oh, it's another sea bass. Alright. And craft 7 more. This has really streamlined this process for me, because, like, I completely forgot that fish bait was a thing until today. So every time I'd, like, play, and it'd be like, oh, there's this thing I can't get, or that I don't have that's at the pier, I should go to the pier and try to catch it. I keep forgetting that I can just put fish bait out at the pier and just exclusively get pier fish. Alright, I think that's all the fish I can, or all the fish bait I can make. Yep. Running it back. That's pretty big. That might count as a pier fish. Rude. Oh, that definitely was a pier fish, but it was not it was not the one I was hoping for. But that was the right size, for sure. It was a tuna. Oh. New little guy. Probably a sea bass. That's bigger than a red snapper. Nope, flounder. Every time I say flounder or sea bass for that size of fish, I get the opposite. I get the other fish. Alright, last bait for this batch. Oh, a dab. Just for that, I can put on the dab hat. I should also collect my Nook Miles. I'm like halfway to done with the fishing one. It's funny. Alright, well, I have space for 2 things, so I'll catch the... I was gonna say this one over here. Catch the clams that I can. No, actually. I found the 2 clams that I can. There we are. So I'm gonna run home. Sell all of the fish that I've caught. Alright. I'm just gonna keep an eye out for clams. Oh, there's one. Oh, I guess I can make 3 bait to start. That's not too bad. Take that. Might as well collect more on my way over so that I can have some ready for the next batch. Boop. That's a quick bite. Thank you, Mr. Squid. That's probably a bass. Could be a flounder. It's a bass. Going clam hunting now. Crapped up my next batch. Keeping me well stocked. We're gonna have a good haul of fish this next one. Oh my god, is this the next you've dug for clams goal? Yes, it is. Though that also means I am definitely getting close to breaking this fishing rod. So I'm gonna prepare a backup rod. For when this one fails on me. That'll be part of my craftings. This is at least gonna get me a lot of like, oh, you crafted things points. I don't know that I have those unmaxed though. It's possible that I do have my craft a bunch of stuff maxed. I'm trying to think of what I could possibly have crafted that would have resulted in that, you know? Like, I would sometimes, I would, like, pick weeds and then craft those into things to make them sell for slightly more. So I probably actually crafted a decent bit from that. Let's find out. Oh, okay, there's DIY tools. Furniture. Yeah, alright. So all the crafting ones don't seem to include the bait. That's okay. squid. I knew it. Look at that. Clownfish. Seahorse. Squid. Bloop. Also, if you're wondering why I close my eyes while I'm fishing, something that I've mentioned way back when I was streaming this, like shortly after it had come out, back in like 2020. In Animal Crossing, I fish by ear, because if I fish by eye, I fall for the fake bites. But if I fish by ear, I don't. At least not nearly as often. Oh, I saw that. Fuzzy. Was that on there? I think that was. Yep. There's one tile off. was like, there's another one here. I know it. Alright, I can safely grab one more clam. Cool. And then now I can use these to craft a bunch of bait. And then I can come back and fish with all that bait. Let's craft. I have water. I should drink some. At this rate, I'm going to be able to catch a firefly squid during the stream. And I checked, and I'm pretty sure the blue marlin is any time of day. Let me double check that. Blue marlin. Yeah, all day, huge shadow. Yeah, which is the same as the tuna, the oarfish, and the coelacanth. But it's not raining, so I'm not going to get a coelacanth. But I should be able to get a blue marlin. Ah, that's 9. Are you thinking about stitches? I'm not visiting your house right now. Alright. Oh, no. Not what I was trying to do. An anchovy. How did I get 30 recipes? Wow. That's semi-big, but that's not big enough. Oh, that's pretty big. I don't think that's big enough, but... yeah. Doesn't look like this is going to be the batch. Oh, oops. Scared off my fish. Well, that was not the fish, at least. Yeah, not a very expensive haul. Wonder if I can get fish bait for the Nook Miles. Aha! I have evaded you. I'm just gonna check. Nah. Definitely not. Oh, and those do take a day to get delivered, usually. So I would have needed to wait anyways to use that. Oh. Why is everybody thinking scary thoughts? Whoops. Oh, hey, the ghost is here. Nope, never. Gotcha. Alright, how many fish will be in the final batch of the day? 13. Okay. Also, I know what my plan is for the rock type Fakemon and the Fakemon type challenge. Loosely. But what I have right now, I haven't come up with enough layers of concept. I usually like to have at least like 2 distinct ones. You know, like the Queensicle is Popsicle and Queen, and related to the Vanillite line. And similarly with Revoltic, it was, you know, actual tick, and related to the Joltic line. So there was like 2 distinct concepts. But what I have right now, I feel like I don't have enough layers to satisfy me. Like, I can't think of a way I would do this that's not just like a thing. Which, to be fair, there's plenty of like Pokemon designs that are just like, yeah, that's a bird. Yeah, it's a caterpillar. You know, there's plenty of things like that. But I'd like to do something more, and I have a concept that combines two similar things. But I want to do something like more unique on top of that. And that's kind of where I'm having some troubles. Because the other thing is, if I just do the two layers I've got right now, I don't know that I have like an interesting name that I can come up with. So it's like I need that like extra layer. And I think I've almost got it. I just have to get fully there. There's also a part of me that wants to do like a video kind of breaking down the entire process of me, like, this is me sketching, this is me taking that sketch and turning it into like something I can work from. You know, like I kind of want to do something like that because I've done that like in live streams, but I feel like that's not the most easily digested format of that. So there's like a part of me that wants to like, I don't know, make a slightly more dedicated thing that kind of explains like this is my process, this is why I do this. Where I'm also not coming up with those things like in the moment, but I can kind of like script it a bit based on what I'm doing, and then I can also edit the footage in a way that I haven't done yet. Because usually what I do when I do time lapses of, you know, me spriting is I just take the whole video of me spriting and I do and I do it all at a consistent speed where it's just going until the end. And that's what I did with the shorts that I made too. But I kind of came to a point where I realized that that was very difficult. When I did it with the shorts, it took me a lot of takes because I was just recording the audio while watching the time lapse as it was, rather than me recording the audio and then making the time lapse sync with that. Like, you know, I'm not sitting there reacting. And instead I'm making the footage match what I'm saying instead. Because I was like a little bit inspired by like, oh, this is kind of like how Smashified would do it. They would have this like, you know, time lapse and they would just kind of talk over it and talk about what we were seeing. But I think that at the end of the day with the spriting and stuff, I think it would be better if I was able to say what I needed to say about like any given thing that I was doing, no matter how long that actually took. Just like having the ability to talk over it without any concern as to like, am I matching up with what's going on below? Like, oh, I started doing this thing, but I was still finishing the sentence. Will I even have time to say this other thing I was doing that was relatively quick? Like, I can kind of break it down more. I don't know. More structurally, I guess. Like, you know, have a little more structure to my explanation and stuff. Because there's also parts that I want to show, like, of my, like, sketching process, too, that I don't really get a chance to show. So it's like, I think showing, like, my sketch experimentation phase, me actually sketching the, like, final sketch that I'll work from, and then, like, me actually going in and making the sprite, would be, I don't know, I feel like that would be, like, a useful way to structure it and show more detail as to, like, how my process goes. Well, those were duds. Gonna sell off this final round of fish for the night. Oh, little moth. Well, I tried. But now that I understand that I can, like, just make bait, I'm probably going to be able to get my marlin easily enough. How many months do I have left? I don't think that's going away yet. Oh, no. No, it will go away. It'll go away at the end of the month, so I do have to try to get this one soon, but I'm not getting it on stream today, it seems. But that's okay. Alrighty, so that's gonna be all from me today. But that's alright. I'll be back on Saturday. I should be starting my Pokemon Violet Wonderlock soon. I just have to make the thumbnails and stuff for that. But yeah, so thank you so much if you joined me live or after the fact. Either way is cool with me, as long as you had some fun. That said, I'm going to go do human things as humans do, and you probably should too. So thank you so much. Goodbye. Farewell. I'm going to skedaddle now and wait for like another 15 minutes. Then I'm going to catch my my firefly squid. So yeah. Alrighty. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Farewell. I'm leaving.